Hello, everyone. Today we are looking at NFL predictions for the 2024 season. So, I know that all of you aren't going to agree with what I pick. So, if you don't agree, then you better be respectfully, because if you're not, you're terrible. You're an idiot. Anyways, let's get started with the AFC North. I've got the Bengals winning it over the Ravens barely with a 13-4 versus a 12-5 record. Then I have both the Steelers and Browns going 8-9. Steelers, I thought I would think they would do a little bit better, but also don't really trust Russell Wilson that much. And then Browns, I know they did really well with Joe Flacco last year, but I still don't trust Deshaun Watson with the Browns. So yeah, I just have them having a disappointing season with a bad division record. Then I've got the Texans, 13-4. I think they're going to be very good. They are a potential Super Bowl contender, I think. And then Jaguars behind them, 10-7. I don't think that they're going to be special. I still don't know if Trevor Lawrence is great. I think he's a very good quarterback, but can he lead the Jaguars over the top? I don't think so just yet. So I've got them with a respectable 10-7 record, getting into the playoffs. Then the Titans and Colts, I don't have them doing too well. Titans, they just don't really have any stars on their team. And Will Levis, is he the future? He could be, but the Titans aren't a very good team, so got them at 5-12. Colts also don't really have a great team, and I think Anthony Richardson is talented, but I don't trust him just yet. We'll see how he does, but I don't think that he's going to be too great yet. Chiefs are obviously going to be good. 12-5 is a bit of a disappointment for them, honestly. But they have a rather tough schedule, so I have them at 12-5. But they're obviously still going to be a Super Bowl contender. And then I've got Chargers at 10-7, just missing out on the playoffs. Broncos at 7-10. I think that Bo Nix will be pretty good, but not this year. Raiders also at 7-10. They just don't really have anybody too great, and their quarterback situation is, I don't even know, hard to say. So yeah, have them at a disappointing 7-10. Bills and Jets tied at 10-7. This gives the Bills a tiebreaker because I had them. I think they split their games. I think I had them splitting their games, but this does have the Bills with the tiebreaker over them. And Dolphins at 9-8, just behind them, but they miss out on the playoffs, and Patriots aren't going to be too good. I have them 13-4. So now we have the NFC West. We've got the 49ers at 12-5. They're going to be a very good team. And then Rams just behind them at 11-6. Still in the playoffs. Still very good team. Then Seahawks just missing out on the playoffs at 9-8. And then Cardinals 6-11. I would think they'd do a little bit better, but they're just not really the greatest team ever. And they've got better teams in their division, that's for sure. Eagles just winning in a tiebreaker because of division over the Cowboys. Eagles are a good team. Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback. I know they struggled at the end of the season last year, but I think they're a very good team. Also, I don't really trust Dallas too much. They're obviously a very great team, but don't trust them. Also, I don't trust anyone to repeat as champions in that division because they never do. Washington, a little bit improved, but they're still not a great team. I think Jaden Daniels would be a good quarterback, but they're still not a very good team. So I have them at 5-12. And Giants, I don't have them doing well. I know they drafted Neighbors, and I think he's going to be a very good receiver. But what can a receiver really do that great? And Daniel Jones remains to be seen with Daniel Jones, so I don't have him doing too well. Then, NFC South, I have the Falcons winning that division over the Saints. And Buccaneers, I see them being disappointing. Saints, I have, maybe it's a little bit of bias because I am a Saints fan, but I do have them at 10-7. Just missing out on the playoffs. Almost had them making the playoffs, but then I realized they were probably going to lose to Green Bay when they play. So that gives Green Bay the playoffs, but not the Saints. And very disappointing, I'd say, if Saints go 10-7 and then miss out on the playoffs. But that's where I have them. Buccaneers, disappointing, as I said, 6-11. I think they're a decent team, but I just think they have a big step back coming this year. Still don't know if Todd Bowles is the right coach for them. And Baker Mayfield, I think he's a decent quarterback, but he's nothing special. Panthers, still not too good. I think that's a game improvement over last year, but there's nothing really to say about Carolina. They're just not a very good team. Lions, I have winning the division over the Packers with the tiebreaker, 11-6, both of them. Lions are a very good team, obviously. And Packers are also a good team. So we'll see how that turns out. But I do have the Lions getting a tiebreaker divisional victory over the Packers. Bears, I think, are better, but I have them going 7-10. I think Caleb Williams will be a good quarterback, but just don't have him doing too great his rookie year. Vikings, I would have had him doing a lot better, but J.J. McCarthy getting injured is not good for him, and that just really hurts them, and I just don't think they're going to be good because of that. And they lose a lot of games because they're missing J.J. McCarthy, and I still don't know who is going to be their quarterback to replace J.J. McCarthy. I haven't seen any news on who they're going to have as the quarterback with J.J. McCarthy out, but we'll see. And, yeah, just, I don't think they're going to be too good, though. But, yeah, I mean, those are my playoff predictions. Well, not my playoff predictions, my season predictions. Here's some further stats I have. So, yeah. Got playoff teams as Cincinnati, Houston, Kansas City, obviously, and then Buffalo as the divisional winners. Then wild cards in AFC, Baltimore, who are a very good team to be a wild card. Then Jacksonville, and then the Jets, Aaron Rodgers. Then got 49ers because they're a great team. Philadelphia, good team. Then I've got Falcons. Kirk Cousins, I think they're going to be very much improved with Kirk Cousins. Then Detroit. Those four teams are going to win the division. And then wild card, LA, Dallas. They're a great team. They're still going to make the playoffs. And then Green Bay, because they're going to make the playoffs, because they're also a very good team. So, yeah. There we go. Those are my predictions. If you disagree, better be respectfully, or I'll kill you.